Greetings, I am back. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by here on TikTok Live. If you're logging in live at the one and only, raw, rare, real, tried and true, bloom from within love, I go by Bloomy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a general collective oracle slash tarot reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, okay? This is a different type of reading. I don't think I've done this type of a reading, so this is certainly not going to be for all of you, okay? This is pertaining to those of you out there that have a same gender or same sex friend, homie, friend, okay, that maybe you suspect has always had a crush on you. Maybe once upon a time you did something with them, whatever the case may be, okay? And you're suspecting that they have always played a role in sabotaging your connections, okay? And so we're just going to pick up the energy surrounding that. I don't think I've done this type of reading before. So y'all going to have to bear with me and see what comes through. But please understand that it's all zodiac signs, okay? It's all elements, masculine and feminine. There's no need for anyone to get offended at anything because if you know me, if you follow me long enough, y'all should kind of get my vibe, okay? For me, it's about integrity. It's not about somebody's sexual preference or, lifestyle choices in that sense, but it's more about who are you? How do you go about what you do? Are you a fucked up person? Okay, because that ain't got shit to do with if you're in some same sex things or not. Okay, there's always an integral way of going about things. And so chances are this is some low vibrational same sex friend that maybe was always jealous, had a crush, crushing on you or somebody that you're thinking of. And they always kind of like, you know, was doing shit. Now, if they go both ways, then chances are they were always kind of trying to sabotage and get you into connections with people that would let them fuck. Okay? Or something to that effect. People who were just equally as shady as they were, okay? And so when you got into connections with people who were not shady and up, they probably knew that and would always attempt to steer you in a different direction, okay? Or someone that you're thinking of, okay? Because this could be somebody in your energy. It just depends on who you are in a story. Again, this may not be your reading. So if not, that's okay. You click off and come on to another reading that I may do either today or tomorrow. Okay? Because this is very specific. So I myself am kind of curious to see what the fuck is going to come out. Okay? So let's rock. Can y'all see me though? Hold up. You see old Bloomy's hand? I think you can. So let's get some overall energy. I haven't used this deck in a little bit. From Spiritual AF. Man, could y'all see old Bloomy? Oh no. Hold up. No. Make them say, Y'all make them say, okay? Make them say, No. Let's see. Y'all gonna be able to see an old grown bitch. Okay, whatever. Okay. You're gonna have to work with this, y'all. I got a lot going on. All right. And I'm washing my velvet cloth that I normally have up here. So this is why you guys don't see the red velvet. Red velvet, right? All right. I've already prepared, team. What is this overall energy pertaining to this same sex friend that sabotaged connections? Sabotage romantic connections. Same sex friend that's crushing on somebody and sabotages connections. Secretly, low-key, sabotages the connections. What's the overall energy of the heart? Okay. Alrighty then. I have fuck out of here. Heart is the new balls. Fuck out of here. Heart is the new boss. If bullshit shows up, give it a fuck out of here and send it on its way. Okay. So yeah, these are probably people that sabotage connections with legit people that could smell that they were foolery. Fuck shit, bullshit. People who had high levels of intuition and discernment. And so when these individuals knew that the person that you were dating, or depending on who you are, the person that you were dating, had a heightened sense of intuition, then they started trying to steer you in another direction. Okay? Because these people will be having senses too, but they use it, you know what I'm saying, in a low vibratory sense. They can tell, they can sniff a whore, okay? And then they can sniff when somebody is on that up and up, and it's gonna be like, gonna call motherfuckers out on shit, which means the dynamics would have changed in a connection. So what do? You sabotage something. What do? You sabotage it to get rid of it. This is what low vibratory individuals do, okay? So chances are this is what these same sex friends that was crushing on you, or that you messed with at some point in the game, or that y'all had some type of a toxic codependent dynamic, was always low-key steering you in the wrong direction. And chances are was always fucking your hoes, or your woo, if your women, or men, depending on what the situation is. But when you got a legit motherfucker, yeah, they couldn't handle it. Somebody had some heart, and they didn't like that. Somebody had some heart, so they was like, let's fuck this up. Let's, where the hoes at? So they knew this shit was going to change. I'm telling y'all, people can smell. Even if they can't verbalize things, they can sense and smell almost when there's going to be some type of a dynamic change. And if they don't like, if they feel like they're going to lose power, control, influence, or access, then they're going to they're going to commence their fuckery, okay? And some of them go through great lengths to do it. This is why it serves us to start evaluating our friendships, who they are, what kind of energy they have, no matter how long you've known them. Because if they're a fucked up person and you're letting them in your life, then they're going to be fucked up your life. And you don't want to be getting in their energy, because birds of a feather flock together. Obviously, if we know we're dealing with fucked up people and we're okay with hanging with them, that says something about us too. I'm sorry, but it does. If you know you're dealing with somebody that's toxic, crazy, do crazy shit, like if you know and you talk about, well, I'm not into that, but you they friend though, it says something about you too. Because why would you want to be around people who do fucked up shit to other people? Why would you want to be a friend to those types of people? It says something about you too. Okay? All right. We have to learn this, right? It says something about us. Because bet your bottom dollar, if they haven't done nothing fucked up to you yet, chances are they will. Okay? And unfortunately, some of the times they are doing fucked up shit to you, but you're just too blind to see it. Okay? Because if they're sabotaging you, that in itself is fucked up. Period. If they're sabotaging you and sabotaging your connections for their own selfish gain and reason, that in itself is fucked up. I don't care if you've known them since you came out your mother's hoo-ha. Okay? Something wrong with them. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. See, they knew that they were running out of time. that it was a matter of time, something like that. Maybe they were afraid that something would be revealed. Give us the energy, team. These same-sex friends that sabotage connections, like same-sex friends that sabotage connections, same-sex friends that sabotage connections, same-sex friends that sabotage the fates. Ooh, okay. uh, uh, I don't need to help me, team. Please help me, because I'm going to go there already. I feel it stirring up in all of my energies, bitch. The fates, I feel it coming. These motherfuckers, some of these dizzy motherfuckers, man, help me, team. They knew something was fated, and they were trying to interrupt it, or they knew like it was a matter of time. In some situations where it wasn't as spiritual necessarily, for some of them, they just knew that it was only a matter of time, first and foremost, before their secrets got out, but before you met someone, okay, that was going to see the truth about them. And then once you believed your person or whatever that was to come out, that there was going to be a change and a shift, or that they would be cut out. And so what they wanted to do was do a preemptive strike. So before that could really ever happen, they started undermining the person that you were dating. Before that could ever happen, they concocted and probably got together with other people to do it. Okay, equally the toxic group is what I want to call it. Okay, the blind toxics. Because fates is coming out as the lead energy. Blessed, cursed. Okay, look it. Blessed is coming out in the reverse. Yeah. So they started doing rituals. Okay, some of these same-sex friends started doing rituals against your love life. They started probably putting incantations on you, and it's a masculine. These could be same-sex masculines here. I have yang. They started putting incantations on you, first and foremost, sending lust spells, sex spells, all sorts of shit, right? Wanting you to get connected with whores and, all that kind of shit. They didn't have too much problems with you doing that. They did have a problem with you dealing with a legit motherfucker, though. Okay? So they put a hex. They start hexing your love life. This is how they sabotaged it. It was karmic. Yeah. With the justice skills here, to be fair, they kept you in the past. Here and now is in the reverse. So they kept you in your past. They kept you dealing with past horrors. They kept you, going towards the directions of your past horrors. They kept you in a low vibration. They kept you in that energy. They didn't want you to move on from the past, whether it was you fucked with them before and they couldn't get over it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation is, because everybody's is going to be different. Okay? But for some of you, you never did nothing with your same-sex friend. Others of you, you may have at some point, okay? And they couldn't get over that, okay? So they started going to work, going to town with the curses here. They started cursing your love life. Same-sex friends who sabotaged the connection. Same-sex friends who sabotaged connections. Damn. By the book. Hamster wheel. Okay, so for some of you, it was about something to do with money too. Okay, they also put a curse on your money. Some of them tried to say, this is what's kind of ironic. I feel like some of them, even though they're same sex and they had a crush, they still try to use religion for some of you to steer you away from somebody. It's like, go figure, the oxymoron, double standard on that one, huh? This is why I be telling people, stop doing this. Because some of these same motherfuckers can't halfway live the shit they come talking about they believe. Okay? Could have tried to use something like some traditions, you know, that's not a, yeah, but you got a crush on me and you want to fuck me. And you're the same sex as me. So work that out into your equation there. Based on your belief. I ain't talking about mine, based on yours. Yours. Okay? What you're coming over here with. Oh! And chances are the person that you were with is somebody who probably can see through all that shit. And what do people do when this happens? They attempt to commence project sabotage. Okay? And they get all motherfuckers involved. Okay? They knew that it was true love. For some of these people, you guys, and I'm sorry. Look, not for you is in the reverse. Between worlds in the reverse. They knew that you loved that person or that person loved you. Okay? And that it would cause you to be released. To get unstuck from being in between worlds, whether you were straddling the fence between, am I into women or am I into men, or whether it be, just you finally finding somebody that you really want to possibly grow with. They knew that when you got with a legit motherfucker, not the rest of the karmic degenerate bitches, but when you got with a legit motherfucker, okay, that was going to be a part of the fuckery and that could sniff theirs. Okay, then this is why they did it. They knew that this would have freed some of you all to be able to get unstuck in life. Okay, yeah, that you would have been able to get balance restored in your love life or something like that. And they didn't want that, honey. They didn't want that. These friends, these same-sex friends that sabotaged a connection. So this should be just simply confirming, guys. Okay, you got to follow your wisdom and intuition and be practical and all of that. Please, please, please. Okay? If it's resonating, then this should already be highlighting something to you. Okay? Confirming, validating your suspicion, what you sensed, whatever dream you could have had, whatever, okay? So hopefully this assists you with being able to, first and foremost, you don't even need to get a reading to tell you what the fuck you need to do with these kind of motherfuckers. Essentially, it's cut their whole ass off. Drop that gavel. That is not a friend. That is a codependency. That is an addiction and attachment and familiarity. But that is not a friend. Okay? And again, I don't care if you've known them since you came out your mother's womb. They were probably always secretly jealous of you. Always wanted to be you, or always had some kind of obsessive crush on you, some kind of weird, weirdo energy and shit, bitch. So they've been a part of doing hexes, spell work on you as well. Okay? And probably the legit motherfucker, they gonna pay for that though, by the way. She got something for their whole ass. She got something for them too. I'm just playing. She's divine feminist going around. She's like, give me my machete, bitch. I'm going. I'm done. Energetically speaking, okay? So please, you guys, please, for crying out loud, don't go all day, okay? Y'all got to get with it now. Have some balance and shit now. Divine beings don't have to break laws. That is the nature of karmics, okay? Divine beings don't break spiritual laws or literal laws, but they do execute justice, though, to the fullest extent of judicial law allowed. Whoa. Oh yeah, divine feminine gonna get them. She got them on her list already. She's like, oh yes, I want something special for them motherfuckers. Let's put them in a whole little special group by themselves. The fates, these friends, same-sex friends that sabotage connections. The temple path in the reverse. Yes, look. Yeah. See, look at check. They didn't want y'all, check it, a couple of things. For some of you, they didn't want you on a temple path. And they could have known their divine feminine, since I had masculine showing up, so they could have known divine feminine was a legit. And that's a game changer. See them other hoes? You know what I'm saying? You could oh, yeah, it's going down. It's going down. They didn't want y'all on a temple path. Okay? For others of you, like I said, the irony is they try to use religion that they themselves don't uphold while crushing on you and doing all kinds of other shit that's against what they claim they believe. Okay? By saying, oh, that's of darkness, temple path in the reverse. That's going to take you down a wrong path if you deal with her. It was actually the opposite. It would have taken you down the path you signed up for, the path of your ascension and your liberation and freedom from fuck shit. This is what they did not want. So what do? Commit project sabotage and get with other karmic degenerates to do it. Less than reverse. Yeah, angel of love in reverse. Look it, they cursed your love life. They cursed your love life. I got cursed. Angel of love, they cursed your love life. They steered you away from somebody. They did hexes on that person, on you, on the connection. They sabotaged you so that you wouldn't take action. Oh, by the book. The community, these hoes, these low vibing cunts. By the book. Door to spirit, okay. Door to spirit is coming out here. Some of them, again, I can't reiterate it enough. As toxic and low vibrational as they are, as malevolent and fucked up, lying hoes that they are, they had the audacity to tell you, okay, that the individual was not of love and light or of God. That, we don't, you know what I'm saying? Why they suck and fuck behind it. Come on. Don't get, man, I'm going to be exposing a whole lot of folks for this year's over with their foolery. Okay? Why they contact 1-800-CAST a spell, but you want to tell somebody that I'm done. I'm exposing them all. Boy, this is over with. Promise. So that's what they were doing, okay? They didn't want you guys to get on this twin flame journey. I have an 11 energy. They didn't want you to ascend. They didn't want you to awaken. 11 energy is an awakener energy as well. They didn't want you to connect to source and spirit. They didn't want you to be with somebody that was legit connected to source. They wanted you with motherfuckers that wear the costume, bitch, okay? That wear the costume, but hoes, okay? Wear the costume, but dark witches and warlocks. Wear the costume, but major mental illness with imported wigs on, okay? Oh! So they start hexing and going to town to create chaos and conflict in the connection, okay? So they started deceiving you. They started deceiving you, claiming that the person was deceptive, but they themselves were. Them and whatever cunts they got involved with the fuckery. Same-sex friends that sabotage the connection. This is the general collective oracle reading. Same-sex friends that sabotage a connection. Individuality. Yeah, they didn't want you to embrace your individuality, or chances are divine feminine embrace their individuality, and they didn't like that. They didn't want you to get true love and wish fulfillment. They wanted you in fuck shit because they about that fuck shit. They're miserable fucks, so they wanted you to stay miserable fucks. Fucking sluts and whores every day and shit, bitch. And unfortunately, family don't be caring either, because shit, family halfway, man, they'll sell you out to the highest bidder too, bitch. So they don't give a fuck, as long as they ain't got to deal with it. Lighting, first column, boom, understanding. Look it. They didn't want you to get understanding. That, oh child, they did not want you to understand about your awakening, about spirituality. They want you confused about that, okay? Yeah, they didn't want you, again, love. Here it is. Here it is. Because these are, I bet you, these are friends that are, they're never, if you just be honest, are they ever really happy? Do they ever have, true love or any of that? Or are they kind of always crying to you? Or, you know what I'm saying? You got to start paying attention to that kind of shit. Because that right there is like an alert for me. Because, okay, so you're a miserable fuck. Okay? Huh. You won't have access to me the same way. So you don't care if I fuck with this one, this one, this one, this one, which is equally low vibrational as you. If you get something out of this, whether this is a party, money, a fuck, clout, you don't care about that. But pure energy, all of a sudden you have a whole lot to say. You didn't fuck my women, and I didn't probably fuck yours. I'm speaking on behalf of masculine. But you got something to say about the one that didn't never fuck you. See, that's my indication that something's wrong with you. Because you didn't have a problem with the hoe that fucked you, that I was with. Okay? You singing they praises. But the one that had no interest in you and could see straight through your fuckery, you got issue with her. Yeah, you full of shit. Second call. The friends, same-sex friends, that sabotage connection. Second call. We gotta grow up and learn these lessons for ourselves, though. Can't nobody do it for you. Divine Feminine couldn't do it. She knew what she knew. Look at summoning. I told you they're doing spells. So not only you got the karmic degenerate women, you got the karmic degenerate men that are doing rituals and spells that played a role in sabotaging the connection. Okay, like team, I want some extra for them. Put that on my list. The same sex motherfuckers that was behind this shit. Rep them. Send that shit right back, amplify that shit, rep them, and then expose them to the world. Put the visual out there. Coming for that ass. Forbidden. Yeah, they put hexes on some of this shit, you guys. They steered you guys in a different direction, that it was forbidden. Was it forbidden for you to have a crush on your same-sex friend if you're talking about some religion? So let's not play that game. Let's not tear at that thread if we don't want to uphold it entirely. Child, forbidden. Some of you, they just did hexes and ritual works to cause chaos and conflict so that you would think that they were manipulating, they were doing chaos spells, okay, to sabotage the connection, essentially. hope. They didn't want you to have hope. They didn't want you to find hope. They didn't want you to find what's right for you with this ascension energy over here. They wanted to challenge your connection to source. They wanted you to be confused about what that is. They probably wanted you stuck in religion that they themselves don't uphold. Letting go is in the reverse because they didn't want to let go of you or for you to let go of them. So what do? The individual that they feel like would pose as someone that's going to cause a release, what do? People, I'm telling y'all, people know. This is why they say birds of a feather flock together, toxic is, and all that stuff, because just start watching. They'll like all of the toxic fucks. They'll like the drunks, the whores. They'll like the motherfuckers, the money hungry, empty fucks. This cold as ice, forgot money. You know what I'm saying? They'll like those types of fucks. The motherfuckers that, don't see them. Don't see through their shit. Okay? And they'll sing their praises and put them on pedestals. Okay? So we have to understand that. So in turn, what are they going to do to the light ones? And what I mean by that, light beings, divine feminines that smell their fuckery, that's going to provoke masculines in his ascension to grow and expand beyond them, the crabs in the bucket. So what does the crabs in the bucket do? They grab at the ankles to try to ensure that you don't get the fuck out that bucket. But how do they do that? By sabotaging connections that was fated, part of your own contracts to ascend you out of the low vibratory shit, the drama, the trauma, the illusion, the fuck shit, the stuckness. Okay? People have abandonment issues that they don't know how to deal with, but unfortunately it causes them to be, some of these people to get into some really toxic shit. Okay? Especially if you're from the greater Las Vegas, Nevada. Land of the degenerates. Land of karmic walking deads. Land of the distorted dark witches and warlocks central. Okay? COVID came on, people really lost their fucking minds. Okay? So, they don't know how to deal with that. So some of these people got major mental illness, undiagnosed, rejection and abandonment issues, and they will do any and everything to control. And if they are concerned about somebody connecting in a connection that's not going to allow that same toxicity to continue, then I'm sorry, they are going to commence to sabotage it. Whether they have to concoct some fake ass paperwork, whether they have to concoct some fake ass profiles, because some of these people are that sick and that low vibrational, they go that far. See, conclusion. They didn't want, I told you, and I just said that. I didn't even see all the back cards. They didn't want you all or somebody to let go. They didn't want this conclusion because it was inevitable. People should be growing. And see, this is the, man. Oh, help me, team. Help me. Because help me. Just tell me to stay on what I'm supposed to be doing, bitch. Just stay focused. All right, let me keep it pushing. Stay focused, Bloom, because I'm messing up. I'm about to go there today. I feel it. I learned the hard way like everybody else. You guys, I learned the hard way like everybody else. I promise you. But operative word being, I learned. I learned. And I started cutting motherfuckers out of my life. I got no time for no control freaks. Okay? And they do get there. They start commencing revenge when you cut them off. Oh, you're not gonna talk to me no more? And they start doing their ritual work. Oh, you're not gonna talk to me no more? I'm gonna fuck your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You making yourself look bad, bitch. But that's how low vibrational you are. You're not gonna talk to me no more. I'm gonna steal some shit. Yeah, you setting yourself up. Go ahead and hang yourself, because that's what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. I'm gonna turn this one against you and that one against you. I'm gonna go over here and tell lies like my blood did to all these motherfuckers and get them to gang up on you. Good, because all you're gonna do is help me to hang you. You and them. Good. It'll serve as a lesson for all. Don't be in the 12th grade if you're past 25. Stop just believing and swallowing shit that a motherfucker come tell you. Get you in trouble. Get you in trouble. First call. Same sex. Friends that sabotaged. Family. Oh, see, told you. Family, blood ties. Here it is. Oh. It was the family. It was the family. It's always the blood, ain't it? But they knows where it don't fucking belong. Ain't it? Always they hoe ass. Focused eyes for you, fascinated, watching. Yeah. Uh-huh. Woo, child. Family, huh? Pop up. Verge. Oh, about to reveal, confess, drastic, extreme, harsh cutoff. Yeah, for some of you, they knew either you were going to confess your love for someone or tell somebody something, or you guys, yeah. Or some of you could have cut some of these people off with this drastic cutoff, these friends or whoever, because they were praying against shit. That's the curses, that's the hexes here. They didn't want you to reveal something here. They didn't want you to confess your love. They didn't want you, yeah. About to reveal, confess, family, fates. Emotions coming and going in the reverse. They didn't, yep, these are karmics. Boom. Oh, validate the reading team. Karmics, 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 karmics. They're karmic. I don't care if they go to church or what they wear. They are karmics. Karmics. Whores. Karmic liar, cheaters, thieves. Karmics. 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 Jealous karmics. Mental problems. Okay. So, yeah. They didn't want you to have emotions or show your emotions or to confess your love for somebody. They started doing ritual work, okay? And these are karmics. Yeah, they didn't want you to stop working with them. 2 or more people discussing and planning in the reversed. Yeah, they didn't want you to work with divine feminine or the true angel of love, okay? They wanted you to be done with real love, okay, and to keep, fucking with them. They didn't want you to stop fucking with them to close out these toxic karmic lessons, you see. Some of them know they hoe asses. Focus. Yeah. Eyes. Fascinated. Yeah. They wanted you to stay stuck and focused on them, and they didn't want you guys to focus on where your heart really was. Yeah. Divine masculine. Oh, here he is. I told y'all. Hey. Oh, he's showing up, bitch. Told you. I told you what they did. Told you. They wanted divine masculine focused on them or some other degenerate whore. Child, they did hexes. Because I'm looking, it's got cursed. Angel of love reversed. They did rituals so that you wouldn't love. Oh my God. Ooh, I can only imagine what these motherfuckers, I can only imagine the ramification of, ooh, child. I can only imagine what's going to be blowing up. If it ain't already. Single. Okay, by the book. Door of the spirit. Hope. Yeah, they didn't want you to get single and be done. They didn't want you to get single and be done. Get single from, you know, the karmic horse, or they wanted you to stay single. It just depends on your story. Because if you were dealing with motherfuckers, you know, that nightlife, that party life, they want to be able to fucking go over to the fucking hotel on the rooftop and do crazy shit with degenerate bitches. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck. They want to party. They could have wanted you to stay in that life here. They didn't want you to be done with that. They didn't want you to, yeah. They kept entrapping you, some of you guys, and begging some of you all. Whether this was with money, whether this was pulling on your heart, so that you wouldn't be done. So that you wouldn't stop, you know, messing with them, but so that you wouldn't go towards what you wanted to go towards. Same-sex friends, hold up. That's sabotage. Divine masculine's at the middle of this reading, bitch. Yeah. Oh, see, I'm gonna go. I'm done. It's time to go, bitch. The reading, bitch, is over. Mic drop. I'm done. Because look, check. Ascension did a little somersault, right? Ascension, spiritual path, awakening. It did a somersault, but it fell on top of divine masculine. So they wanted divine masculine to stay unawakened. In the reverse, it flipped over onto masculine. They wanted divine to keep divine masculine in an unawakened state. They did not want them to connect to source. They didn't want them to have hope. They didn't want them to ascend here. Okay? They didn't want them to take a risk with divine feminine, possibly here. My God. They need to quit. And wondering why they hold their head every day and the pills ain't working. It's because you fucked up. That's why. Pretended faith, living beyond means. They wanted to keep masculine in some kind of cycle of that. Okay? They could have tried to imply divine feminine was pretending, but she was never the money hungry whore to begin with. She was never the materialistic motherfuckers to begin with. It's all they whole asses. So that was dumb. Wow. Let's get some more, y'all. Nah. These motherfuckers. This is crazy. Same-sex friend that sabotaged a connection. Same-sex friends that sabotaged connections. All right, light team, help me out with this special deck here. Give me some intuitive messages with this one. These same-sex friends, why? We see the codependency here. We see the spell work here. We see the family involved. We see the so-called fake religion, bitch. We see that faith, okay, as a lead. Show me these motherfuckers. Show me their energy. Damn. The truth, light. These low vibratory thoughts. Show me their energy. That sabotage connections here. Give me the truth. That they try to work so diligently to hide and disguise. Light. Evil ass. It's time for them to go night-night. Tick-tock, 12:22. Tick-tock, 12:22. Tick-tock, 12:22. Tick-tock. Calm down, you're fine is in the reverse. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Calm down, you're fine in the reverse. They try to act like they're calm. I'm not gonna eat it, you eat it. These are people who don't like to take responsibility. And then we had a talk about boundaries. Yeah, these are people who do not respect boundaries. So I was like, shit, yeah, I'm just doing this for attention. Oh, shit. They could have, yeah, they're attention whores, man. But they act like, it kind of wanted to be in reverse. They try to act like that's not the case, but it is. Look it. It is. It actually is. They do the shit for attention. Okay, they could have projected it, because see what mental patients do, they will project it. Okay, essentially their own behavior and their own frequencies and their motivations here. So chances are they were trying to project all of this onto divine feminine, okay, which was dumb. This was one of the dumbest things they've done. Because now they're going to have to pay for it. That's why I'm saying that. Now they're going to have to pay for it. That's why it was dumb. Now they're going to have to eat it. Okay? Because they could have been trying to act like, oh, she's doing that for attention and she, use the thirsty bitch. Okay? Let's get it straight. You the one chasing divine masculine. Let's get that straight. Okay, wait. A pattern of bad decision making led us to this moment right here. I told y'all. They dealing with a series of unfortunate events, a pattern of bad decision making, bitch. It's why they hold their head and the pills don't work and the bomb don't work. And their spells ain't working. In fact, their spells is making them more sick. Their excessive ritual work is making them more and more Looney Tunes. You said don't eat it. You didn't say don't taste it. So these are motherfuckers that was probably influencing masculine to fuck around. Okay? Viva la revolution in the reverse. Okay? These are people who don't want change. They don't want change, so they'll fight against anything that's looking like it's going to, be the catapult for change, i.e. divine feminine. Oh, that's why they was after her head to begin with. That's why they got all of the karmic cunts together in the group. Project Sabotage. Let's do it. Am I right, ladies? Okay, so yeah. This could be a motherfucker that got a group of motherfuckers involved here. Always looking for approval. Always looking for attention. Okay? Probably try to keep masculine in that energy. Because that was probably masculine's energy. Get off the damn lawn in the reverse. So this is somebody that's codependent. Maybe this is a friend that either masculine lived with or lived with masculine at some point or something to that effect. Or they just simply didn't want to let go of masculine. Okay. Show me their energy. I demand respect in the reverse. They ain't respected. They're not respected, and they were behind causing a masculine to be disrespectful to divine feminine. They're going to pay for that too. They're on the list. I want a paternity test in the reverse. They could have been behind trying to convince masculine that in some of these cases that some of them kids was his and they wasn't, and they knew it. Hell, the whole, it's probably they kid. Because they probably, ooh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. They done, yeah, like that. Next year's Christmas card, oh shit, what's supposed to go down? Yeah, they losing their jobs here. What's happening here? Show me their energy. I want to know these same-sex friends who sabotage connections. So far, everything is going pretty good on schedule, under budget, no problems in the reverse. All right, they're losing money. Their plan, their schedule is going a wire here. They thought that they were a golden god, and they finding some shit out today. I apologize for having accidentally taught my child to act like me. Okay, yeah, some of these same-sex friends had their children or their young adult children doing some fucked up shit, or could have gotten your kids involved to do some fucked up shit. Life hack. Yeah. A chilling visions of things to come. Yeah. They're trying to run. They're trying to escape their karma. One of the many reasons why they have no friends. This could be that, like I said, that same-sex friend that's the weirdo that never healed. Okay. And please hear me out when I'm saying this, okay? Because I'm talking about people's tendency to be toxic. Everybody go through shit in life. We all have problems. If you've lived here long enough, you've suffered some shit, and we all need help at some point, okay? So that's not really where I'm going. I'm talking about toxic people, people who are not well, but they hide that shit. They hide behind their addictions. They go about projecting their toxicity onto innocent, undeserving lives. This is why you hear me speak that way. Okay? This has nothing to do with every last one of us has had to deal with some shit and need some help. But that don't mean you're a fucked up person. I'm talking about fucked up motherfuckers that they checked out. They went too far. They don't care about their behavior and their conduct towards other people as long as that they can get their selfish gain. That is a fucked up person. Okay? Hurting innocent lives, doing all sorts of shit. They don't have my respect. They never will. And I'm never going to be tippy-toey and mousy when I'm talking about those types of people. Okay? That has it in them to go about doing rituals on motherfuckers and spells on people and kids. Like, they're sick. They're sick. And I don't care if they're hiding behind a religion with a hat on. I don't give a fuck. They're sick. Okay? A chilling vision of things to come. No man is an island except for this person. They're probably isolated and alone right now, okay? If you, listen, collective, if you've cut these friends off already, then this, this is what's happening. If not, well, you're guided to. And they make excuses. Well, nobody's perfect. Really? So interfering in somebody's whole life, you're going to try to reduce that to, well, nobody's perfect, bitch? commencing to do dark magic, lies, thievery, conning. You gonna reduce that to, well, nobody's perfect, bitch? Really though? Yeah, we gonna see how you feel when you get that karma and see if you're saying that. See if you're saying that. Yeah, these are stubborn mental patients, okay? Life hack. They're always looking for a shortcut. They're always looking for the next scheme, okay? C, initial C, you know who you are. The feelings mutual, kid. Yeah. These people know that divine feminine is aware of who they are and what they do, and she don't like them, okay? Because she know she know the real shit, not the fake shit. She don't like them because she know that they're up to fuckery, up to no good, and bad news. Okay, she knows it. Okay, and they don't like her. She don't give a fuck about it. She don't like them either. In fact, she put them on the list, like, to keep fucking with her. She like, look, me and Masculine are two different individuals. Masculine's got his own lessons that he's got to figure out and work through on your behalf. But pertaining to me, I'm going to handle you. Just rest assured. I used to think I wouldn't make a good parent, and I was right. This is my life now. Yeah. Show me more about these people, team, and then I'm going to move on to the rest of the reading. I just wanted to, I'm just here to watch. Yeah, they're probably here. They ain't got shit else to do. Don't call her to come back. They're probably here now. Or some of their goons, if they're not here, the reporters are. When you're on a first name basis with Janet from Poison Control, wow. Wow. This is probably the drama kings, okay? Kings and queens, they always got an emergency, bitch. And, oh my God, oh, I'm dying. You know, they probably calling masculine, texting masculine. Oh, I'm choking. Yeah, well, call 911, bitch. Oh my God, I just had a bad sack of weed. Stop smoking it then. Oh, that was, oh my God. My life is so horrible. Well, stop being a fucked up motherfucker. Go somewhere and heal. I don't understand. You keep fucking with other people's lives and not thinking that you're going to get some ramification. I don't understand. You're a thieving, conning whore. I still haven't learned your lesson. And they want us to sing church songs and be in the Reiki circle. Ain't nobody crazy. Ain't nobody fooled by that shit. All right, so now, yeah, let me keep pushing. So look, it was the same sex friends. That straight up sabotage, y'all, connection. And it was a connection that was faded. Connection that was actually true love. Connection that was serving ascension and healing and expansion. And this is why there was so much interference. But the greatest lesson is learning how to grow up and cut these types of people off. That's the moral of the story, okay? Because this can only happen when we turn a blind eye to the issues or the reality of who we're dealing with. When we make excuses, when we refuse our healing. But when we start dealing with this shit and putting this shit in proper space and perspective and cutting away shit, then these types of energies no longer have space and room to do it. You can only be influenced if you stay connected. Now, the ritual work that has been done The power of that shit breaking is in you doing your journey properly. It's as simple as that. It's in you doing your own journey, ascending, healing, collaborating with the universe, asking for that assistance to reverse and returning to center, whatever verbiage you use, but that's where your power is. This is how the shit gets cleared. But the longer we engage and dilly-dally with these people, the longer it has a weight and power over you. It's that simple. If you're sitting in a car with a motherfucker that was doing rituals on you, then you are going to still be under that energy. If you're sucking and fucking or letting them fuck, whatever you want to call it, you're still going to be under that energy. That's simple. If you're acting like you don't know what you know and you still going to the party and you still going to the park and having a bromance picnic, bitch, you know what I'm saying? You're still going to be under that energy. And if you refuse your ascension, see, our power is in our ascension, people. It ain't just cutting people off in itself, because all you do is run in circles. I had to learn that too. It ain't just that, because they're still doing their ritual work. These people aren't sane. You got to take care of your body, because your body's going to have to be strong in order to continue to recover from the shit that they've already done. Chances are these motherfuckers were putting shit in your drinks, shit in your food, shit in your drugs, whatever it was that you do with them. Okay? Chances are they were speaking shit over you, your vehicle, your clothes, giving you shit. It was brother give me shit. It should have been a nickname. Yeah, because it was something tied to it. These people got problems. That's not your jurisdiction to worry about. Okay? These are not friends. With friends like this, who needs enemies? You hear what I'm saying? This applies to blood too. I'm going to add that in there because they did come out. With blood like that, okay? You don't need that. My mom, she got some Christmas gifts coming to her house. But, you know, notorious. See, these kind of people are notorious for this external shit, and I'm going to give you a case in point. I made a promise to my mother on her deathbed that I would keep the family together. I am not. Fuckery. Did that promise include causing chaos, lying, selling out? Huh? Did that include taking your mother out of here because she was already dying? She's waiting for you. My legacy. She sent me a message. Not recently. I don't talk to my blood. But this was last year. I'll never forget that message that almost, I wanted to laugh in a way, because it's like it was some long message about her legacy. I was like, legacy? What? Legacy of mental problems? Legacy of dark witch warlock? Legacy of manipulation, narcissism? Legacy of fuck shit? Legacy of being jealous of your own? Legacy? What? Legacy of sacrificing your own? Legacy? What? Legacy? What? Oh, damn legacy. A curse. A curse. Dark witches. Your mother know what you did, mother dearest. See, if we don't get past all of their antics and dramatics, you'll always get caught up. I just try so hard. It does nothing but try to help. Help while you sabotaged? Huh? You call that help? Huh? Wishing ill on your own for one of your other special needs. I'm going to just use it in that language. Huh? Say it. I just tried so hard. All we've ever done is try to help her. And no, you didn't. Stop lying. Both of you gonna get something special. Both of you. Got some Christmas gifts coming. Ought to be ashamed of yourself. And then want to talk about some holy and some Lord. You really need to not do that. Ought to be ashamed. All right, back into the read. Help me out, because I'm on one today. Foolery. And people fall for that shenanigans. Fall for that shit. Holding a Bible and a cross and bitch. So. Give me that shit. Ain't never lived worth shit. Still don't. First column team, help me out. Boom. It made me mad today. I tell you what. Bullshit. Because it don't mix. You know, I get burned up like that, y'all. Because I'm like, this shit don't go together. It don't mix. It don't go together. You have all this love and light and positivity. Does that include con artist energy, bitch? You know, I don't know. Help me out. Does that include stealing from your special needs grandson, bitch? Huh? Does that include using your social security numbers of your children and your grandchildren? Does that include holy? Huh? Does it include trying to set your own children and grandchildren up for harm? Does that include the holy, or turning a blind eye to one of your children who is doing it? Holy. Is that included? Huh? Stealing intellectual property of somebody else, does that include we worship? Does that include it? Huh? Does it include lying, flat out lying to get other low vibratory fucks to get involved with your fuckery? to come against an innocent life? Huh? Does it involve that in your belief system? Does it involve that? Huh? Attempting to sabotage somebody's life, is that included in your beliefs? Doing rituals, hiring witch doctors on a light one? How do you manage to sleep? Baffles me. Don't worry. You'll be free of this earth school soon enough. But not before your exposure. That's for the both of you especially. And then the rest. Back to the reading. Friend, same-sex friend. Same-sex friend and self-toxic connection. I'm done with these people. I'm done. All right. Let's get what's going on. These same-sex friends, team, the self-toxic connection, I'm totally off the grid. Oh, shit. Because I got the family card over here, man. That's what made me go there. Because these people, I'm telling y'all, collective, this is probably for you too. They be toxic. And they got motherfuckers full, and I'm done with it. Before I die, I'm going to done exposed all of them, bitch. I'm done with it. Hiring old dusty gangsters and hitmen and shit. How does that? Tell me, please. Talking about some make good choices, bitch, and go in the name of Jesus and all that. Explain how that fit into the other fuck shit you do. Full of shit. The fool in the reverse. Yeah. These people are foolish, obviously, young and immature and petty, and they didn't want some of y'all to have a brand new beginning. They didn't want you to build Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be you, masculine, King of Pentacles. They didn't want you to build with Divine Feminine. They wanted to be able to keep getting the benefit of you in some way. And they knew that getting with Divine Feminine is going to change the game. These are codependent fucks that try to act like they're not. These are motherfuckers who have abandonment issues and sore losers. They can't handle it. Divine Feminine take losses like a boss. She's been doing this. See, they got this shit flipped. They got this shit way the fuck flipped. And they tried to have people have this shit flipped. Divine Feminine is a master, bitch. Understand something. She's a master of release. She's learned how to do it. Her vengeance and her war has to do with people fucking with her. Okay? That's where that comes from. Fucking with her, stealing from her, fucking with her children, her life, her well-being, her business, yada, yada. That's where she's gonna whoop's ass. Okay? But she is a professional of release. It's they ass that's thirsty as fuck and codependent. Yeah, they didn't want you to gain strength. They didn't want you to heal. They didn't want to release control. my God. They didn't want you. My. We got Aries and Leo on the board. Two major arcanas coming out. So an Aries and Leo could be the key factors in some situations. You hear me? They going down. Oh, it's over. Yeah, 9 of Cups. They wanted to be able to keep sitting back with their arms folded and getting their wishes fulfilled off of you. They wanted to block your true happiness. They wanted you to stay a drunk like them, bitch. They wanted you to stay overindulgent and selfish. Okay? Yeah. This 10 of Swords reversed because, yeah, they knew that if some of you all moved on, those hexes, those harsh, painful endings would revert back to them because they were a part of you portraying somebody. Yeah, they here, 10 of Wands. Divine Master, look, 10 of Wands. Oh, Satan calm. Motherfucker. Yeah. They wanted you to stay burdened down with their baggage and shit, with baggage you can't carry and shit. They wanted you to look at divine feminine like a burden when it was all they whole stank asses. Mental problems, 4 of Swords. They wanted you to look at divine feminine like the one with the mental problems. This is the lesson of the hour. Because she ain't stuck in their illusion and shit. They the mental problems. And this should be evident because you know what? The moment you try to free yourself from them, what happens? What happens? Yeah, they didn't want you to have insight. Hermit reversed. They didn't want you to be able to go in and see for yourself truth so you can make proper decisions for yourself. They wanted to block your ability to see for yourself here. Because if you did, okay, you would have either released a toxic connection, 4 of Wands reversed, or you would have saw that they were working against your twin flame journey to begin with. All because some of them didn't want to lose something. Some of these motherfuckers are narcissists, King of Swords reversed. Okay, whether they're a sword or not, but that's a narcissistic energy in darkness. They wanted you unhappy. You would have discovered that these people were unhappy and wanted you stuck in the unhappy hell with them. And they didn't want you to discover that. Yeah, okay. Who is this? Is that the wannabe? Or is this divine feminine in the past? Who is? Who is this Empress in the reverse? They could have tried to say that divine feminine was needy or had low self-esteem or something like that. And essentially, it was them. I can certainly say that for my bloodline for sure. I can promise you this. Don't get it twisted. Don't get caught up in the illusion and the appearance of shit. But also for these friends, these same-sex friends as well. Okay, it was they low self-esteem having ass. 8 of Swords reversed. They could have tried to say the divine feminine was trying to, yeah, they did that so some of you all would do something quickly. They could have tried to say she was a whore or that she was, yeah, they lied. Queen of Swords reversed. They could have tried to say she was a liar, she was a whore. Basically, essentially all the shit that they stink ass is. People who live in glass whore houses and mental health houses shouldn't throw stones, bitch. And that's what divine feminine is going to execute that justice on. She's like, I'm listening to throw. They threw stones. I'm throwing bricks, bitch. People who live in glass whole houses and mental patient, bitch, and codependency shouldn't be throwing stones, bitch. Because now I'm exposed to visual. She's a whore. She's codependent. She's a bad mother. She can't take care of her children. Yeah, let's see. I want to see what's fascinating to me now is as this shit is starting to ricochet, I wonder how good of a mother they are. I wonder how able are they to take care of themselves and theirs? Oh, since that's where they try to go with it. This was dumb. See, they can't even handle the fucking spell work coming back to their whole asses. Okay? I handle that shit like a boss. Thank you very much, because I am divine feminine. Okay? Let's see how they handle shit. Let's see. Divine feminine couldn't take care of herself. She's a bad mother. She can't, so are you really a good mother for her? Huh? You raised your children to be sociopaths. And thieves and con artists, they got it from you. You raised them to turn out to be abusive, just like you. King of Cups. Here we go. They didn't want you to show love. They didn't want you to show love. They didn't want you to connect to source. They didn't want you to know that you were loved or that you can receive love. They wanted you blocked from love. Real love. They didn't care about the fuckery, the pretend shit. Why is King of Cups here? Now we got the King of Cups. Yeah, they wanted you to miss an opportunity. 4 of Cups. They wanted you to reject what was going to lead you to what you signed up for. They wanted you to reject it and miss the opportunity and to stay in your shadow. They could have done this all the while telling you, let's go to church. Don't get the shit twisted, because that ain't what this is about. They could have also did this while talking about let's go to a Reiki center. Because you know what? You guys got to catch up. These things in and of itself does not mean somebody is awakening. Anybody can get a certification. Anybody can get a business. Okay? I'm not saying that everybody who has those places are not, I'm not implying that they're all not ascended. I'm just simply saying that by way of having one or somebody going to one is not an implication necessarily that they are awakening or healing. People more often than not revert to whether it's spirituality or religion just to feel good. 80% of people do not actually ascend. They go to the Reiki center to get a session because they need to feel better. They're feeling crummy. They're, whatever the fuck. Okay? But they ain't doing no damn shadow work, bitch. They not doing no awakening ascension and coming off that damn matrix. Okay? So we have to figure this out, though. Because this is how people keep us trapped and caught up. Because we go, oh, they go to church. Okay, you really must have been born yesterday. Okay, oh, they got a Reiki center and they got trazillion subscribers and a trazillion followers and they got, a booming, thriving business called sales pitch. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get stuck. You don't know what the fuck people done. You gotta learn how to read energy. You gotta start paying attention. You don't know what they done got to have what they have. Who they done sold out. What kind of parchment paper, bitch, that they done fucking signed. You heard me? To sell out to get some shit. I'm just saying. And everybody when COVID hit, because see, some people are legit on this path and then others aren't. Some people are legit on the path, others aren't. You gotta wake up. Some folks didn't get interested in this shit until that economy crashed. And then that's why we got all this doppelganger energy. This is why we got all these copycat energies now. Because they wasn't on no journey, bitch. What happened was the economy crashed. The shit that they were normally doing wasn't booming the way it used to, bitch. And so they figured they start stealing other people's shit. They start sitting and copying and pasting other people's lives that are legit on the path. It was on the path, bitch, before 2020. That's what my blood did. Watching my every move so they can go get a group of whores to go copy it somewhere else. Six of Wands in the reverse. They didn't want you to be able to go into victory and success. They didn't want you to give balance and justice or to be fair in a situation. These are people who probably were narcissists, like I said, wanted to win at all costs, wanted you to miss an opportunity. Okay? Yeah. Five of Wands. They didn't want you to put an end to them in the reverse. These are jealous, petty people who want to win at all costs. Okay? They knew if you would have dropped whatever these other whores were and went to divine feminine, that shit was going to change. And they didn't want you to do it. They didn't want you to do it. Whatever attachments they have here to you. For some of you, it's emotional. Others of you, it's money. Some of you, it's sex. Some of you, it's a little bit of all of it. Okay. Anything else, team? Should we get some initials? What's the final messages? Because I'm on one today. I feel it. All right. Same-sex friends. Sabotaged connection. I think my phone's might finna die. Hold on. Because I'm going to be mad if it dies. I'm going to be upset. Hold on. I'm going to be mad. Hold on. Let me do this now before, because I saw the little alert thingy, and so bear with me. I'm sorry. Okay. So we got that plugged in. Because I was going to be mad. I was going to be mad if it cut off. I'm going to be like, man. All right. So we plugged in. Same-sex friends. All right, light team. So what's the final message? Let's get some final messages here. We'll get some initials. We're going to get some initials, bitch, okay? Ooh, we're going to get us some initials. I want us to know who these motherfuckers is. Love yourself first. All right, so a final good message is loving yourself first. Divine masculine, divine feminine as well, okay? You could have done that divine feminine and went on. You learned the importance of loving yourself first, okay? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Your self-respect, and see, these motherfuckers don't want people. Okay, first and foremost, they don't want you to love yourself, but they don't want you with people who actually do. Okay? Because then it's going to change the game. When you love yourself, your respect, all this changes, and you no longer tolerate a lot of shit that once upon a time you did, and these people know that. They know that they're not going to be able to be in and out of your life. They know that they're not going to be able to get you acting like a child, you know what I'm saying, and you for 50 and shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? They know that all these things are going to change. So they rather you be with low vibrating cunts, okay, low self-esteem having motherfuckers, because they know nothing will change. They can keep you in that same energy that they want you to stay in, okay? Yeah. All right. Final messages. Give your relationship a chance. Oh boy. Why is that coming out? Actually, it's your fault. It felt on actually it's your fault. Okay, so masculine, for some of you, maybe you know it's your fault. Actually, it's your fault. Okay, why a relationship didn't have a chance. Okay, maybe you're taking ownership. Maybe you want to give it a chance now or something. Okay, because you're not entertaining new love. New love is in the reverse. What's the final messages? Reconciliation. Okay. I don't know. I got reconciliation coming out in the reverse. Why is reconciliation in the reverse? Honeymoon, release your ex. Okay. Well, relationship, reconciliation is in the reverse. Maybe masculine, you feel like it's in the reverse because you didn't release your ex, that you went and ran off with someone else. Okay. You would stay optimistic in the reverse. You may be feeling down or something about that. Healing family issues in the reverse because of a toxic family. The toxic family. And not paying attention to the red flags. Or maybe you're paying attention. What's the final messages here? Separation. Are they all in the reverse? Do I have the whole thing in the reverse, bitch? Okay, maybe there's unrequited love. Okay. Unrequited love situation, or you think it's an unrequited love situation, or because of the past or what was caused here with these. Okay, there it is. They're confirming it. So some of the masculines feel like there's not going to be forgiveness because they want to give the relationship a chance. They feel like there's not going to be forgiveness because in the past, okay, they did not release an ex. Instead, they went off and ran off with somebody somewhere. And they realized that what they were in is unrequited, but they may feel like divine feminine is going to be unrequited. Forgiving is in the reverse. Separation. They want to end the separation with divine feminine, but they feel like because of these toxic family issues or whatever here that caused, basically could be what played out up here. Okay. Engagement. Engagement, wedding. Engagements in the reverse. Final messages. Maybe that's somebody's guidance is to release their ex. Like if they don't release these people, friends, I don't know, that they won't be able to. They have to clearly decide. Anything else from here, team? Well, somebody wants to give the relationship a shot and wants to come out of separation. But maybe they don't think they deserve love or something. Yeah, they think divine feminine is not having it. They think romantic feelings reverse, stay optimistic reverse. Aw. Children, could be something to do with their children or what was done. Amplify that, team. Return it. Every bit of distortion that comes my way, this direction, send it right back to every last one of them in abundance. Every bit of it. And I mean every ounce. Make them feel it too. Sit it on their fucking head. The more they send it passion. Allow your heart to sing with joy very soon. Okay, so somebody finances or careers in the reverse, so that's no longer a factor. Maybe it was Queen of Cups, or somebody may want to give the Queen of Cups some money. Or Divine Feminine. Ooh, religious factors. What's that about? Because see, I ain't playing with that shit. You see? Now motherfuckers trying to come and do no thank you. Okay. Codependency is broken. Okay, so maybe there's a masculine trying to say that they're freeing themselves from something codependent, but they don't know if you want to talk to them, feminine. Trust. Oh, okay. This situation is calling for you to have trust. You deserve love. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Somebody was stuck in something, okay? It's in the reversed. All right, I think they want to, oh, okay. Pay attention to the red flags and the reverse. So maybe there's a masculine that's now, you know, they didn't pay attention to the red flags. Okay, there's no more red flags. They know they deserve love, or they know you deserve love. They do want a second shot here. They want to come out of separation, but they could be concerned, Divine Feminine, depending on your situation here, because of what took place here, making you feel like you are not loved, unrequited love, people going off with other motherfuckers. They may feel like you're not going to, okay? They may feel like you're just not trying to hear it. So all of y'all's stories are different, so you got to decide. But there certainly is a masculine that's wanting to, struggling. They're struggling. They're trying to be positive, thinking that you won't want nothing to do with it because of these degenerate cunts. Okay? All right, so let's get some initials. This is my part right here. Let's get some initials then. Lighting. Who these hoes? Who these motherfuckers that was in this reading that sabotaged the connection here? Who these motherfuckers? Either the same-sex friend or even family members here. We do have family that showed up. Who these motherfuckers? Reveal. Give us their initials and give us a special message with the letters. Reveal. Light by the fire. Oh. W. A W and a P. They asked. Put her on the list too. I want her to. Lights in. What else we got? F, B, R, E. And don't trip if you guys got similar initials. I'm aware of that. Okay, that's how this goes. G, D. Who these motherfuckers? O, B. These same-sex friends. Your last ex's ex. Okay. Your last ex's ex was sabotaging the connection. Your last ex's ex, this depends on who's watching. Your last ex's ex. H, T. Sabotaging the connection. S, D, sabotaging the connection. M, F, that motherfucker, yes, this motherfucker with the initial M, F. Oh, I'm coming for you. Where's that? M-E is on the floor. P-U-N-A. M-O-O-N. I'm waiting for him. See if the one I think is gonna come out. All right. Yep, there it is. Oh, I was waiting for it. C-B-C-K. I was waiting for it. And I'm like, yeah, they gonna come out like they showing up the fuck. Yes, the fuck they are. Who are they? Your last X. Your last X. So some of you is an X of X or X, depending on who's watching. That was sabotaging the connection and shit. All right. For some of you, it is. Na. Make them say, na. Hold on, y'all. Make them say, na. Make them say, na. Where it go? Where it go, team? All right. So some of you, it's your mother or someone's mother. All right. It was your mother that was sabotaging. Others of you, it was the person's mother that was sabotaging. Okay. So there was one of them. Oh, bitch. Na. Make them say, let me see what else we got. Let's see what else. Okay. I just heard it, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can spell it out. I did hear it, but let's see if we have it here. Na. All right. Blame. Okay. These are individuals who blame people for shit, but they're the ones that's the cause of shit. They displace blame on everyone else. They fuck up shit. They fuck up lives. They interfere. They stick their nose in shit. They do all sorts of toxic shit. But then when the shit hits the fan, then they're blaming the actual motherfuckers that they targeted. Very insidious and sick minds. Okay, that's mental problems. I'm sorry. That's mental illness. It's you go look it up. That's mental illness. Okay, to be someone that knows you're doing a whole lot of fuck shit, know that you was a gossiping hoe, know that you lied, know that you stole, know that you did spell work, know that you committed fraud, know that you know what I'm saying, did all sorts of shit, know that you intentionally did shit. Then when karma hits, when karma inevitably starts to roll back around, still have the gall and audacity blame the person that you all assaulted. So these people do not know how to take responsibility. They blame everybody, okay? They blame. Now, for some of you, masculine, he could be in an energy to where he's now accepting blame, or he knows that divine feminine is going to blame him, or he's blaming himself now, possibly because, if, his role in it, maybe, okay? Blame, blame. I heard blame. Okay. They know you're mad, divine feminine. Okay. They know somebody knows that you're mad, or somebody knows that the people that these people were mad, like madness, mad, insane, insane. Okay. These people could be mad if they're starting to get karma as well, because that's what happens eventually. Okay. Because they were sabotaging, you sabotaging people's life. And I don't understand why people be sitting somewhere on the dock of the bay wondering why shit rolling away. Like, I don't get that. You played a role in sabotaging something and you don't understand. Help me to understand why you don't understand. You played a role in sabotaging somebody else's life. Played a role and you don't understand why shit's going a certain way. I don't get that. Help me understand that. I just heard, first I heard blessed, but then I heard, I don't know if this is karmic energy or who or what or why, but I just heard, but they always get their way, or they always get their way. See, and see, this is this mental illness. That's what I'm talking about right here, right there. What the hell is that? They always get their way. So what, you felt like it was supposed to be your job to come in and do some disruption because what? They know how to heal or manifest and you don't, without breaking spiritual law, without breaking literal law. So you wanted to cause some disruption that you're gonna have to pay for now? I don't understand that. Oh my God. Should I even go here, team? Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna pause here. As a divine feminine on my personal path, and I'm sure this resonates with others of you, same, okay? Um, Most of my life, especially as when I was young, okay, when I was young, I was really, really, really skinny, okay? Like, not the cool kind of skinny. I was skinny. Um, I was skinny as hell, okay? Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I was really, 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 all right? And that's the majority of my childhood, actually. I don't think I didn't get any real weight until adulthood, okay? So well after my son's birth, well after him, okay? Um, and so later in life, though, when I started losing a lot of weight, because I started gaining weight later, but much later, like when the 30s kick in, like most people. But then when I started losing a lot of weight, I got back skinny again. So it was kind of weird. So then I went through a different phase where then I got super skinny again. Okay. But in a good way. It was like I was skinny, but this time at least I still like had some kind of meat. Okay. It wasn't like when I was a kid and growing up. I still had, you know, meat on the bones. Okay. And but here's the thing, always was teased and picked on, and even with my own blood, okay? And so you get to a point where you're like, okay, you stay quiet, you take things as jokes, because this is what people always want to try to claim it to be. But if you turn that shit around, they'd have a bitch fit, let me tell you. And I'm about to prove it. So once I saw the true colors of my blood when I went to Sodom and Gomorrah and I got to see up close and personal who the fuck they really were and what they became. Okay. Um, I couldn't believe, I was shocked. Initially I went through like any other person to the extent I was really shocked. Like, what the fuck? Okay, but one time I went over to my sister's house. I was super skinny. I got back skinny, and you know, she always had a hard time. It was like she was constipated to be able to say anything good about me. Even when she tried to fake it and squeeze it out in some kind of way, you can tell. But one time I went to her house, and I think I just went by after work or something. This is when I was still in Solomon, okay? And I had moved on, got my own place, whatever, but I had gotten skinny again. I was really little, but I was really trying to get back healthy. I wanted to feel light on my feet. I didn't like, because my bone frame structure is too small, so when I carry the weight, um, it feels worse because if your frame is not built for it, it's going to feel more on you than it would someone else if their frame is built for it, if that makes sense. Okay. So my frame's not built for it. And so I have more energy, more light, all that good old stuff. Okay. And I went over, I wasn't fanciful or nothing, you guys. I wasn't all dolled up and shit like y'all see. It wasn't like that. Okay. I don't even think I had any makeup. I think I had on some sweats, bitch. I had my wig, bitch. It was in a ponytail, bitch. It was like, you know what I'm saying? It was cute though. Okay, anyway, I digress. I digress. Because I'm like, I looked cute, but I wasn't stunting or nothing. It wasn't like that. That ain't even my vibe. People may think it is, but that's not really so. Not if you get close enough to me. You'll figure this out. Okay. So, I went over and she was like clowning me and teasing me all the time. Like she was like, oh, she couldn't say, oh, you look cute or nice. She's like, oh, you're so skinny. Oh, you don't have any butt. Oh, this and that. Right. Then, I think I was talking to somebody or whatever, and I showed her the picture. Like she always just has something negative to say to point out. And I noticed that. Okay. And so eventually I got sick of it. So when all the shit started really hitting the fan, and this is when I started calling everybody out on their shit. Because I'm like, you know what? I've sat back and I've turned a blind eye. I blinked at people, like, oh, that's just them, and oh, that's this. And I was like, you know what? But I'm done. So I went the fuck off. I remember one time, that one time when they kicked me and my son out at night in Vegas. Yeah. And no, I didn't do shit to him. So whatever crazy fanatical story you heard is a lie. So when that happened, I went off on my mom, dad, and her. I left a message. I basically called them out. I was like, since they teasing me, because people don't mind teasing skinny people and talking about somebody skinny and bony and, blue, 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 to call them fat, and you would think it was the end time apocalypse. Because I knew, I was like, that shit is not my fault. You know what I'm saying? I see beauty in everybody. I was the one that was constantly always trying to tell her whole ass. Okay? I see beauty in everybody, no matter what their sizes are and things like that. I've always been this way, and people who are close enough to me for real, they know that's the truth. I've always been like that, but they didn't. That's not how they were with me. You can tell they were constipated anytime people were trying to give me a compliment. They couldn't fucking handle it. Okay, so when I just saw fat here, I know what was happening. That's why she went through such great lengths to do what she did to get smaller. Okay, I know the story. I know what she did, but I also know what she did to send rituals on my physicality. That she gonna pay for that too, as well as the others, if they're not already paying. Okay, because you do get to a point where you're like enough, and that's exactly what happened with me. Enough. I'm not gonna be a tongue biter. I'm not gonna act like you're not fucking toxic. You're toxic. You have a problem. And people are afraid to tell you. Your own fucking children are. So these people, the point that I'm making, collective, I stopped because it's like some of these people did shit to sabotage a connection. These people got surgeries, gastric bypass, full liposuctions, put fat in the ass, bitch, beauty spells, all sorts of shit. Sad. To only still have to suffer because that's what's happening to these people. They sabotaged connections that they didn't think that they were going to have to pay the penalty for doing. And they are. Everybody's going to take their lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure the masculine that showed up says divine masculine actually did come out in the reading. And the King of Cups. So this is letting me know, okay, man, anytime I look divine masculine, man, he needs to have on a shirt and a jacket, bitch. Like, why you gotta be with the not having on a shirt? Can't even concentrate, bitch. Like, for real though, that ain't right. That ain't right. But anyway, I digress. So everybody's got to take their lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure this masculine in this reading is aware. Okay, so they're trying to deal with shit. They seeing shit. You know, these people sabotaging. But this is why we have to heal and grow up so we can make changes. Okay, when we're asleep and in our trauma, you know, and all that, we don't see clearly. Okay, we do be caught up in shit. Okay, that's the nature of the game. Okay, but when you start awakening and healing, it's imperative that you don't try to go get the blue pill or put on rose-colored glasses, you know, in the name of I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I don't want to hurt people's feelings has cost a lot of us a whole lot. Some people it's cost our health and our well-being because we don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. We end up in a connection we never fucking wanted because we don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's like at some point we have to ask ourselves, are you more concerned about hurting their feelings or what about you, you bitch? You more concerned about hurting their feelings? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry. I know it's tough shit to swallow, man. It's tough shit to swallow. We feel indebted to people sometimes, but that's out of order, man. If people, you know what I'm saying, was really all about it or for you and shit, they understand the natural way of life. Some shit comes to an end. That's the way it is. Because they gave you $100, ain't supposed to be no damn guarantee of your whole life and soul glued to their whole ass. Whether this is a friend, family, that people also gotta, you know what I'm saying, learn the lesson of you don't treat people right, they're gonna leave. Okay? And if you don't want to learn how to do that, then don't cry and bitch and moan. Nobody is no healthy, sound adult person is gonna keep staying around motherfuckers that are toxic to them. It's as simple as that. How can you have a relationship with somebody that don't know how to do nothing but lie? See, that's my blood. Don't know how to do nothing but lie. Don't know how to do nothing but play games. Ain't nobody got time for that shit with no old motherfuckers. Nobody got time for that. How you gonna have a connection? You want a relationship? Okay, you want a relationship with your family member, with your friends, so stop being fucked up. Simple as that. It's that damn simple. Stop being a manipulative cunt. It's that simple. You want a relationship, stop lying. Stop playing head games. Stop talking about them behind their back and expecting them to want to talk to you. You want a relationship? Be mature, own up, and come clean. You want a connection? You want them to talk? Stop playing games. Stop being a manipulative cunt. Stop hiding behind religion in old age. You want a connection? Show that you are worthy and deserving of one. Make shit right. You know you did somebody fucking wrong and you want a fucking connection, man? Then make the shit right. It's that goddamn simple. It ain't rocket science. You don't need 12 readings and 12 prayer meetings to figure this shit out. Stop being a fucking coward. Stop being a sellout. And then crying to anybody who'd listen. Now, collective, that's probably for people concerning you, as it is for me. But we have to free ourselves from that kind of energy, indebted and all of that obligatory energies, people that we know full well played a role in sabotaging you. I don't care if they are your blood, and I don't care if they've been your friends since kindergarten. I don't care if they've had 4 of your children. Toxic is as toxic does. I don't care. I don't care if they gave you money every week. I don't care if they had you on their insurance plan. I don't care. Collective, the only thing that you can do is do what you gotta do, okay? These people got problems that's above your pay grade, okay? And all they're gonna serve as is a stumbling block to you in your life. And it is your choice to stay, it is your choice to keep entangled, but that's your free will choice. But be willing to accept what that means for you then. Okay, because we have to accept our own ownership too. We too can't bitch and moan. Okay, being on a divine path or whatever we want to call ourselves, we too can't bitch and moan. If we're going to keep dealing with what's already been proven to be wicked, then we shouldn't really be all that surprised about how things keep turning out. Okay, if we're refusing to wake up and heal because we don't want to do that, well, that's our free will choice as well. But then we need to not be upset and surprised about how things keep turning out. Accepting that, okay, you opted to stay asleep. That means you opted into the illusion. It means you opted into all of the fuckery they're in. And on top of that, because you're on an ascended path, it's going to be worse for you. This is the way it is. Because it's like you have to live with the truth while staying in illusion, living with the knowledge of truth while living in the illusion. So it's no longer fun the way it was. Because now you know the truth. Now you know the ugly behind the mask. All right, guys. So cut these kind of people out if you haven't already. I guess I should ask, grab a deck here to see if somebody had a crush. I mean, we didn't really get that in the reading. I didn't get that. But I can ask for some of you if you're wondering if it resonates, like these same-sex friends, if you're wondering, like, is it because they were in love with, secretly in love, or they had a crush, or, because they can hide it. You know what I'm saying? These people sometimes will hide it now. They'll hide it. So let's ask real quick. Let's see. I have a whole nother deck, and I'm just going to ask really quickly to see what I pick up, and then we are done. So for those like team that had same-sex friends that sabotaged their connection, and they want to know was it because like they were secretly in love with them? It was what was driving them to sabotage the connection because they were secretly in love or secretly wanted to like be with them and date them or something like that. In love with them, wanted to date them, so they sabotaged the connections, their romantic connections. For those who are wondering and asking or that this applies to, Nine of Pentacles, were they in love or wanted to date the collective? Were they in love or secretly wanted to date the collective? Were they in love or secretly wanted to date the collective? Were they in love? Ooh, damn. Okay. Ooh, I got the moon energy, so that's implying it was a secret. It's implying that they did attempt to hide it. Okay. Ooh, yes, I got the moon. Major arcana. Illusion. They could have sexual confusion. They could have been sexually confused. And they also was trying to hide it. Yeah. Ten of Wands. Reverse the devil. Reverse the magician. Ooh, Lord. What the hell? Strength. Okay. So, okay. Yes. So here it is. Okay, here we go. So with this strength card, gosh, look at all these majors. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 that are major arcanas answering this question. So the answer is yes. It's already a yes. Okay. I got strength here. I got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yes. They didn't want you all to work with, yeah. They didn't want you guys to work with anyone else or divine feminine. Okay. Spell work. This magician energy here. They were trying to hide it. Oh, that's why they were trying to hide it. Okay. So here it is. So for some of you, yes, it's inevitable yes. This is a yes for me. With this many down majors, it's a yes. Okay. Now, but here's the catch. It's a caveat to this. So now they hid it first and foremost because they were confused about their sexuality, but on top of that, like their belief system, like this is a person that struggles somehow with their belief system. So they were trying to release the burden of it with this toxic devil energy reverse and then the burden Ten of Wands. So yeah, they could have been trying to act like they were confused about their sexuality or hiding that they were confused about their sexuality, hiding that they do spell work with this magician energy here in the reverse with this moon. They could be heavy on drugs. When I get a moon and magician together like that and the devil, so they could have more addictions than you know. Okay, collective, because you may know that they do like some regular, they got some other things going, okay? They're trying to hide it because they don't want to be seen as that, okay? They try to hide it. They try really hard to hide it from you, some of you with the strength, okay? Yeah, but they do. They certainly do. Yeah, look it. Yep, look, check. I got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. They didn't want you to walk away from them emotionally. Maybe you were emotionally fulfilling them. Eight of Cups, the reverse. Okay. And if you got into a real healthy connection with somebody that was healthy, they knew that that was going to end. But they tried to hide it with that moon energy. Yeah. Yeah, with the Page of Pentacles. See, they didn't want you to stop fulfilling them emotionally here. So, yeah, they didn't want you to end it with this world. They didn't want you to end it. They didn't want you to go back possibly to divine feminine to invest. So this is why they cause chaos and conflict between you and divine feminine here. They said something and did something to cause you to get upset, and you shouldn't have believed it. See, this is a lesson. This is a lesson. All right. Anything else? Look at this. This is crazy. They yeah. They wanted to keep you confused and blind to the truth. They are confused, but they also wanted to they want you to see it with this Two of Swords. There's an indication here, though, that you kind of had a sense, but that you were just turning a blind eye. Yeah. That they always wanted your attention. Six of Wands. They always needed your attention here. Okay. It could have been something where something being outed with this. Yeah. They could have threatened to tell somebody, like maybe if you messed with this person in the past, they could have threatened to tell the secret too. Because let's say you did something with that person in the past. Yeah. And then they could have, yeah. Yeah. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They didn't want you to, it's lagging, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. They didn't want to be dropped as an option. They didn't, yeah, Seven of Cups, the reverse. They didn't want you to leave them out. And they, yeah, so I'm sorry, y'all. They did. They do, they did, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Yeah, they didn't want, yeah. Three of Wands. In the reverse. They didn't, also, they tried to sabotage your ships from coming in too, by the way, because they didn't want you to move on. Yep, Three of Wands reversed. Yep. So they created blockages. This is where they created the lie. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Don't know what happened, you guys. I don't know. Yeah, so they started doing spell work here. Page of Wands. They started spreading lies and doing spell work. Okay, they didn't want you to block them. Okay, they wanted you to stay defensive. Yeah, they looked at you as their wish fulfillment. And because they looked at you as your wish fulfillment, they created these blockages. They caused you to be defensive. Page of Wands with these lies towards divine feminine. They could have implied that she would have been after your money or something like that, or that it wasn't going to go anywhere. And that's because they wanted to be able to keep getting their wishes fulfilled off of you. Yep. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yep. They're manipulative. They're codependent. This is emotional codependency, even if it's a man. This is emotional codependency, because if he was crushing on you, then he was in this energy anyway, an emotional, manipulative, feminine energy. Okay? Yeah. They didn't want you to go on to happiness. So this is why they caused chaos and conflict. Six of Swords, reverse, didn't want you to move on. They caused you to make the wrong judgment call with this Page of Swords reverse. They didn't want you to learn lessons here. Yep. Hopefully this is a lesson for some of you out there. Pay attention to the company you keep. Yo, what you call friend. Yeah. They didn't want you to learn how to transform with this Death in the reverse. How to heal, how to transform, how to close out cycles. They didn't want you to have a Two of Cups. Boom. They didn't want you to have that legit Two of Cups situation. Yeah, they didn't want you to stop doing the same thing with them. Nine of Wands in the reverse. They didn't want you to learn a lesson and essentially to stop doing the same shit with them. Because chances are these are people that somebody keep getting stuck in cycles with. Okay, because they crazy, they dramatic, they got, they use their resources and whatever the fuck, okay? Yeah, they didn't want you to heal. Yeah. So they caused gossip. They spreaded gossip here. 5 of Swords. Okay. About divine feminine, which was their own toxic energy. They Looney Tunes. Okay. Yeah. So here's the dark warlock. So these are warlocks. This is the distorted warlock. These motherfuckers. They probably didn't tell you that they was doing rituals on you too. These masculine, these men. Okay, or maybe you knew, I don't know. 5 of Cups, reversed. Yeah, they didn't want to be sad. Okay, because if you would have left them alone, 9 of Pentacles, they didn't want to be left alone. They're codependent. So, yeah, there you have it. So the answer is yes for some of you, if this is resonating, okay? Yep, they do. They wanted to be with you. They were in love with you, or they wanted you to keep investing in the way that they needed you to. And so if you were to ever go on and have an actual grown-up, healthy, ascended connection with another person, they knew that that wasn't going to be. So essentially, they had to sabotage it by any means necessary. So hopefully we learn the lesson to stop believing shit and learning how to gauge energy for ourselves, heal, grow up, and cut toxic people out of our lives. All right, guys.